Heyo, fellow space nerds! What a wonderful day it is today, and I want to share something with you that I'm super excited about. Being a No Man's Sky streamer, I have been very lucky to have met some wonderful people, and I still meet just incredible people every day that are sci-fi fans, that are No Man's Sky fans, that are art fans, and many of you know that I am a bit of an art freak. Not much of an artist myself, but I do enjoy art, whether it's looking at something in a magazine, to a Bob Ross painting, to just anything that catches my eye. And I've been very lucky to have received some gifts from some wonderful space nerds throughout the years. And I want to give a big shout out to Stripes by Northwest, who sent me this. We have Hardware, the definitive artwork collection of Chris Foss. Now, this book is said to have been one of the biggest influences for the aesthetic of No Man's Sky. So a lot of that beauty that we see in the game was influenced by some of the artwork that can be found in this book. This book has a ton of artwork. There's fighter planes that look like they're World War II planes. There's battleships out in the ocean being engulfed by waves. But the majority of this book is sci-fi. And it is impossible to ignore the similarities from some of the things you'll see in this book to what we have seen in No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is completely original. You won't find anything exactly like No Man's Sky in here, but you will see the similarities, you will see the influence that this book has had on the look of No Man's Sky. Alright, so let's start with something relatively new and very familiar to No Man's Sky, the Pilgrim Exocraft. So here we have a picture of a very motorbike looking vehicle from the artwork of Chris Foss found in Hardware. And if that doesn't scream the Pilgrim Exocraft, I don't know what does. Moving on from that, let's look at some buildings and technology. So again, here we have an image from Hardware by Chris Foss in a very sci-fi setting with a building that looks very similar to what you'll see in No Man's Sky, like these two screenshots taken from the game. And next, a piece of technology that you might find comparable to something that you would use in-game, such as a homing beacon or a signal booster. Ships in No Man's Sky are everyone's pride and joy. And as you can see from these screenshots from the artwork of Chris Foss, they're very influential on what we see in No Man's Sky the game. Whether that be a nice explorer or one of the many freighters that we can find. I really had a fun time putting this video together, though there's a lot more in this book that just screams No Man's Sky, from planetary biomes to creatures. These are just a few of my favorite things that I've discovered so far by reading this book. Thanks again, Stripes, for the lovely gift. Do yourselves a favor, pick up this book if you can, and enjoy the lovely artwork that helped create No Man's Sky.